Anything else you want to say about this before we hop in?
Not really. This is an information game.
All right, information game for one side. Perhaps not a must-win yet, but trying to get back to 500. Fireballs, they're going to want this. It's happening. Congo Jungle. Game 3, week 2. Eggs, Fireballs kicking off. Thanks for joining us, Charwill. Again, for those of you in the audience, this is Charwill, manager of the Eggs, the Chosen, if you will. We sort of have franchise names so that if you change your captain, it's fine. Charwill, how are we doing today, just in general? You know, beautiful day at the ballpark. Love being in the jungle. The humidity, personally, does great things for my skin. Oh, again, this is very stressful music, and it made me realize that we don't have sound for the game, so let's get that back up. Bass hit to start.
There we go. I was going to ask about that, but I figured it was just a problem on my end.
No.
Let's go, Scooby-Doo.
Now, Mario, I sort of, one of my talking points when I was making things to talk about going into this game, and thankfully here it's going to be not as, it is going to be relevant.
That's a crazy out.
With the cutoff play, they get Mario at first. Mario's been struggling all over. He leads the league, or at least is one of the leaders in errors. He's not had a great job pitching, and there, not running out the single. Maybe Mario makes it the second, but 2 outs, Blue Pianta up the bat. Slap hit into right field. That might be enough to score Baby Mario. He gets the green light. He's going around third. No quick throw. It's going to be in. Brown Critter has a play at the plate, but far too late. Already a run scoring, and the Eggs in the hole early.
That's fine.
Young King Knave. Young King Knave, now, sort of a... He's gained international... Oh, unfortunately, he's not going to get another hit there as he's out at first and side is retired. Sort of gained international acclaim among the supernatural community because of his faceless first game. Didn't result in a win for the team, but, you know, electrifying. Kept his eye on the ball without having eyes.
For real. Must have seen Exorcist, like, in between games.
Yeah, well, he has no demons to slay, just a leather ball. Wiggler up to bat, Yoshi aboard, lead off. Now, I think one of the underrated things about Wiggler's Wiggler's MVP campaign so far is that he has such a high loft on his bat combined with his speed that it feels like he's never gonna... He doesn't have to run out any infield singles, and he can always run out outfield ones. King K-Rool goes for a slap hit of his own, gets it over the second baseman. Noki, not a lot of height there. Slow running on K-Rool's part, but he gets the first and loads the bases.
Up.
No outs. Brown Critter up. I was talking last game about Brown Critter, or I guess the Critters in general being perhaps underperforming this year. What did you say to Brown Critter before today's game? Did you have anything to say to him, or is it just sort of go out and do your thing? I see the towering shot.
Like he's performing phenomenally.
Just foul. If that hits the pillar, that's gone. He had all of it. 99% at least. Now line drive, star swing down the left field line. He is swinging.
He wants it.
For everything. Now for contact, strikeout Luigi!
Oh my god.
Ball catches the outside corner of the plate. He missed completely. Montgomery Morak gets good contact instead. Drives one out to left field. Gonna... They hold... The third base coach holds Yoshi at third. He doesn't get a running start from third, and they throw him out. It's a sac fly. Base is still loaded, but... Through Mario's arms, one scores. Paragoomba sneaks a single by as this nightmare season continues. It went right through his glove. Game tied 1-1.
Maybe that demon is still amongst them.
Now Goomba up to bat. The handless horseman. Slap hit up center field. No bros to stop him there. The flower. Clocks Blue Yoshi again. Two scores. The runner comes around from second. Montgomery Morat, he has those legs. He wants to use them. He has a nose for the ball. He has a nose for everything. He's a mole. Scooby-Doo. Now, Scooby-Doo made my number 2 of MV me after week 1. I think they're just hitting phenomenally as they score another single there.
I couldn't ask for more, honestly.
What went into your decision to have them hit closer in batting order to their, the other me, Girl Lamet, who hits into a beautiful diving catch by Noki here. Inning is over, but it's 3-1 eggs at the bottom of the first.
Honestly, I just put him there for more synergy towards the end. Girl Lamet, honestly, not performing super well though this season. I don't think.
And now, are you looking at a call down, or are you looking to maybe have them sit a couple games in the minor leagues, or are you looking to maybe replace them, or are you just that slumps happen and you're letting them?
I'm letting them chill. I mean, they've been performing like pretty well so far, especially Scooby.
Speaking of performing pretty well so far, Baby Daisy now aboard 2 leadoff singles to start. Luigi sitting on second for Blue Toad. Toad's probably one of the better sidekicks this season outside of the Bros. They've been hitting dingers. They've been getting end-of-game MVPs, and now they're getting on base, loading them. And who's up next? Blue Noki. Ended last inning. Can start this one with a bang. Single up the middle. Brown Critter steals 1, steals 2, steals 3!
Let's go! That's why he's my goat.
Diving catch and tag second himself. 4-3 on the put away. He gets 2, gives Goomba the third. The inning is over. No runs come in to score.
Brown Critter has been putting in so much work.
Another story of the season. I don't know who it was, but it's like the equivalent of there's a story in the NFL of working out way worse, but basically I think it was somebody on the street stopped a team owner as Yoshi gets on board with a leadoff double here. Somebody in the NFL stopped a team owner for an NFL team on the street and told them who to draft with their first pick, and they did, and it went horribly. But I remember in the first game of the season for you, somebody said switch K-Roll to center to catcher, and Brown Critter at base, and it's been great. Speaking of being great,
it's been paying.
Blue Yoshi doesn't get on his horse; he gives up. He watches it. What?
What?
Oh my God! Wiggler gets robbed there. No home run review. Hits that one clearly fair. Should have been a 2-run bomb. Lands.
Are you
foul.
kidding me?
What happened? There will be a grievance with the league. Almost certainly filed. Wiggler's in the bench going ballistic. He's turned red and he is stomping around running around in a pattern. Oh man. And great play from Mario. Redeems himself, stops a run from scoring, but the foul ball from Wiggler into the out keeps the inning scoreless. Just, you gotta think, I mean, as everybody knows, at Congo Jungle specifically, the foul pole lines and what is considered a homer is determined by the ancient spirits of the Congo ancestors, and I'm not one to argue with them, but maybe the eggs are, because that was a robbery, and not in a good way. Baby Mario almost not safe there. The bomb blew him and Brown Critter up, so Monzy Mole goes over to check, but he reaches second, just 1 out. Diving catch from Critter doesn't get 2. Mario right over Wiggler's head. Baby Mario holds it second, though. Not going to advance the runner. 2 on, 1 out. Blue Pianta up to bat. Slap hit. Brown Critter might get 2 this time. Tags the base. Goes to first. Ends the inning.
I think Brown Critter should be in MVP contention.
I want to see a little bit more from him at the plate. I think the Critters in general have been underwhelming. Like, MVPs for me, I think they do both sides really well. If you're a pitcher, you're a good pitcher and you're a good hitter. If you're a fielder, you're a good fielder and a good hitter. I think he's close for maybe sidekick of the year, and I think he could work his way into MVP of the year. I mean, it's only week 2, but this is if you're gonna make an MVP case for him, this is how you start it. You know, he has been the backbone of his team so far. He's kept this game very, very, very close.
I just want to talk about what just happened.
Yeah, error item, friendly fire from Goomba there. Yeah. Doesn't have hands, so it makes it hard to aim, but no excuse. Takes out Monty. 2 outs. And that should end the inning.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think your team's maybe a little bit shaken by the, it's common for a lot of teams, like when one thing doesn't go their way, things start falling apart, and I think especially when it's something that you feel was unfair, like that robbery of Wiggler? Do you think maybe they're in their own heads a little and they're trying to make too much happen now?
No, I think they still got this.
I mean, of course they still got it,
think,
you know. I'm not saying
yeah.
bet against your guys, but you know them better than anybody. Do you think psychologically that's something that they'll respond to with, like, let's get it? Or do you think maybe it'll frustrate them a little bit?
I think it'll motivate them.
That's good for them because they're going to need some motivation here as Luigi's on with 1 out. Gets a stand-up double. No throw will catch him. Baby Daisy up to the plate. King K. Rool's gone 3 into third so far. He's looked good out there. Maybe beneficiary of a great defense so far, but not this time. Might be a second earned run as a flower clips Monty. That will be it. It's going to be at least a double for Baby Daisy. Throw into second, not in time. Just 1 run the difference now. This game's close. Great pitching on both sides, but some cracks starting to show. Luckily, you still have Yoshi there. Now, what is Yoshi's mindset going into being more of a mid-innings reliever than a starter here? Because, you know, you're a starter, you get to sort of control the pace of the game. You work your way into message, you work your way out, but he might get caught in at any second here. Tying runs at second. Tying run might be coming home. Monty Mole gets there in time. The attack, the throw. Scooby-Doo is perfect. It's on time. Yoshi now with a chance to run down Baby Daisy. Gets the throw. Safe at third. Saves a run with the beautifully executed attack. And now K. Rool, if he can force a double play here, gets out of the inning with the lead. Great defense from Scooby-Doo. You gotta know they've been working on that all week. 6, 4, 3. Wiggler, Brown Critter, Goomba. Inning is over. Back-to-back defensive stands from the Eggs. Their lead shrinks, but it stays 3-2.
I have faith in my boys.
Scooby-Doo up to the plate. Excellent throw to save a run there. Would end up ending the inning. And gets on board to start this one. Gurlamit, chance to redeem themselves after some early week struggles. Jarwell, you ever, what's your, I guess, connection to the game of baseball? You got any favorite teams you ever play? Bobble from Baby Daisy in the outfield. That's fair. Scooby-Doo going third.
I have absolutely no connection to baseball. I think, like, the last time I watched a game, I was, like, maybe, like, 10.
That's, you know, that's like beautiful,
physically bent to one.
Yoshi gonna get an RBI here. Gurlamit holds it second. Yoshi at first. And the Eggs add another. 4-2 now. You know, I think that's beautiful, though. Like, baseball's one of those things. There's so many games. It's hard to watch all of them, but I think it's something that anybody can enjoy. You just gotta really love the game, man. You know, loving the game. Wiggler's loving his time at the plate. Another hit, adding to his MVP candidacy. King K. Rool now with the bases loaded. He could make a statement here. He's pitched 4 great innings. And he might be right in the bottom of the 4th. That one's deep enough for it. Baby Daisy isn't rushing over. Now she is. It might be too late. Blue Yoshi gets up there out on the grand slam. Gurlamit's at least going to turn it into a sacrifice fly. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Could have been 4, just 1, but lead grows. Baby Daisy,
you could make it happen.
Baby Daisy was lax getting over there. My heart was racing, but she knew exactly what she was doing. Got to pace yourself. Brown Critter. You said you wanted to be an MVP candidate. I think he might have a Gold Glove candidacy, but he's going to have to get a hit off of...
Pitchers on him.
All right, Luigi. Luigi has been getting hit around a lot, but he's been going long into games. Anytime Mario stepped in, it has not gone well. Another part of his sort of disaster season. This is as high leverage a situation as any. Let's see what he does. Up through the middle. Bases are loaded again. One swing. Besides, close game from out of hand. He has an item. No gimme outs here. Fireball. Ball 1. Counts 1-1.
Good eye.
Counts 2-1. 1 out. Curveball center of the plate. Through the middle. Gonna score another. 2-6. Wiggler coming around. Gonna be a play at the plate. No! The throw, no cutoff man, might have had a play, but Wiggler scores 2 on the single from Monty Mole. And the lead grows to 7. Or sorry, lead grows to 5. 7-2 the score. We had some Monty Mole fans in chat earlier. Shoutouts to Joey, a free agent, if anybody's looking for a dark
Shoutouts Joey.
But she said, I want to see the Mole. And the Mole has shown up. 2 RBIs there. Luigi, double play. Gets out of the inning, but some of those runs are his responsibility, and his team has a climb ahead.
Okay, we're looking a little tired.
Looking tired, but so far holding up well. Just 2 runs. Hit to start the top of the 5th, and he is throwing a tantrum out there on the mound. That might be his last batter faced, and it will be. He'll get credited with the full, I believe, 4 innings?
I believe so.
Gets the credit for the full 4 innings, and Yoshi, the former starter, comes in, put the game away. 3 innings should be nothing for him. He has his best stuff in the tank, and he forces a double play ball to Brown Critter. The bomb doesn't throw it, mess it up. Through the fire and flames a double play. 4-6-3. Mario up to bat. Base hit for the captain. Awkward transfer there. When you were scouting for this game, was there anybody on the other team that I guess you were really worried about, or that you knew you wanted to sort of go after when it came to like pitching, hitting?
Blue Pianta.
Yeah, he's been having sort of a similar season, I would say, to Kong, where he's away from his people. He's off of the Sunshine Sluggers. He's sort of trying to prove himself to be that #1 option, but you know, I think he's bases loaded. 2 outs. We've seen multiple 2-out rallies. Some crazy games so far, and Luigi could be the hero here. Full star meter.
Does he have it?
Star swing here would be clutch. He doesn't like to use them, but he might pull it out here. Instead, hits for contact over Wiggler's head. 1 run will score. Blue Pianta held at third. Bases stay loaded. Still 2 outs. Tying run at the plate, represented by Baby Daisy. Not who you maybe want when you have bases loaded, but she's been getting on base, and she'll continue her streak today. 1 run will score. Holds Nave at third, doesn't get past the right fielder, but now 4-7, just 3 runs the difference.
That's not phenomenal.
Again, this is sort of the question of Yoshi. He's a great starting pitcher, but he's had the chance to sort of develop his own pace. Now he's having to come into these high leverage situations, find outs, you know, take over in the middle of a batting order. And I want to see how he does. And it might not be well. Dude, deep, grand slam for the Fireballs. Yoshi lets up a disaster as Bluto gets all of it. No pillar shot, right out the right field wall. 4 runs score, 8-7 the Fireballs. Yoshi getting ran out of town off the mound. And now they go to Girl Amit for pitching. 2 outs. He gets
that wasn't supposed to happen.
No outfield chemistry to the right field. Didn't matter for the last pitch. They're going to get the out here, but now the Fireballs have battled all the way back. A 6-run top of the 5th, and they have the lead. 8-7, still a close one here. Mario's got.
That's supposed to go to Paragoomba. That's the entire reason why they're out there.
I believe the thing is, they separated into tiers of pitching. So if you have it goes. They will always try to start captains first. Oh, and an error! Fireball forces an error on the buddy attack. Going to get Goomba to second. And now tying run. Scoring position already to start the inning. Scooby-Doo up the bat. Up through the middle. Luigi can't get it. Runners on the corner. No outs. Yeah, so when it comes to the pitching, it'll go captains, then randomly anybody with above 70, which is like orange pitching. And then randomly anybody that's normal, you know? So I think it's random who they pick, but it's brutal when they don't pick who you want, you know? Tying run, Girl Amit comes through, single up the middle, scores the runner at third, advances the runner at second, and now counter punch. Mario has 2 on, no out, and has to find a way to keep this game tied against the captain.
Order 2. So after this, you got to face Wiggler, you got to face K-Rool, Brown Critter.
If you're just joining us, electric game here, bottom of the 5th, 8-8, captain at the plate. Captain almost hits it to a triple play, just a double.
Oh, no.
Unoki at second, gets the toss to the shortstop, Luigi. 2 away. Go ahead run on first. Wiggler has been amazing all year. Home run here. Be a signature moment. Instead, swings for contact. Knocks one into left field. Gonna have 2 on. And the pitcher. They pulled him. His lead diminished. He wants to get that win back one way or another.
The goat of my last game.
And he might be the goat of this one. If it stays fair. Hooking. Foul. Well, foul. Charging up on the second pitch. And now one deep to center field. Item in play. That is not an easy fly ball. They might have to jump for it. They do. Blue Yoshi goes up there, takes care of it. Game is tied. But no more runs scored. Mario finds his way out of a scary, scary, scary inning. We go to the top of the 6. Fireballs. Chance to take the lead. I believe this is the top of the order. Maybe Mario up the bat. Not the best contact, but Fireballs interrupt Wiggler. 1 aboard on the error. See, the thing about the Fireballs is I feel like it's hard. When a team is built for power hitting, and you know when their runs are going to come, you know, it's when they have people on board, it's when their power hitters are at bat. But with small ball, all it takes is 1 or 2 singles like they just got to start off this inning. And now Mario's at the plate, one of their best hitters behind him. He hits into 1, 2. Just the double play as shortstop Wiggler gets it over to second for the tag up. Lead runners out.
Blue Pianta up.
The Piantas love going for those contact hits, but they've been known to charge up and swing for the fence before. Not here. Going to drive one into right center field. Blue Yoshi has the wheels. Thinks. Base running error from Blue Yoshi. Probably would have had third if he just ran through the stop sign. Instead, turns back to second, gets caught by the cutoff. Inning ends. No
that
run
one
scored.
early. That's honestly what I needed to see.
Brown Critter now. Second pitcher for the Fireballs, Mario. He's done okay. He lets up maybe. Deep fly ball here to the warning track. Dark Blue Yoshi harmlessly underneath it. 1 out. Mario. Pitch is in. Counts 0-1 to Monty Mole. Here earlier. Had the 2 RBI single to extend the lead, and he has a single here.
Only gonna get 1.
Garbage Patch Kids, we call them. Monty Mole, Paragoomba, Goomba. Normally known as outfielders. They're still together in the batting order, and Paragoomba gets on board right behind his friend.
Goomba up.
The moment is big. 1 out. Ground ball. Luigi with the dive. Goes second, goes first. Double play ends the inning. Suddenly, we're scoreless through the 6th. We're going to have 2 last chance innings here. Any team's game, we're tied at 8. Another early candidate for Game of the Year after that extra innings thriller that the Fireballs played in and won. Their only win of the season so far, Game 2. Young King Knave starting off the inning with a base hit. Monty Mole. Luigi. Another base hit himself. Wiggler. He's been great at shortstop, but he has this tendency to overplay balls. They go sailing over his head, and now it's 2-1, I believe, no out versus Daisy. Baby Daisy. Baby Daisy actually hitting better than her captain contemporary. Flowers lost today, gave the Murkrows their first run or win of the season. Baby Daisy trying to give the Fireballs their second. Young King Knave comes around from second to score. Luigi played the plate, but he's safe. 10-8 now. And Girl Lamit's getting hit out there. The stage has been an issue. Those distraction flowers, I don't even know what to call them. They've been infatuating the fielders. And it's brutal out there. 10-8, no outs. They got to get out of this inning fast if they want a chance. Blue Toad had the go-ahead grand slam. He is the MVP of today's game if they come around to win. Almost has another RBI there. Baby Daisy holds at the corner. If you could go out on a mound visit right now, what would you say to Girl Amit, you know? I know it probably wasn't your plan to have her pitch, but... Double play from Wiggler. Well hit line drive. Doubles up at first. Runner at third still, but 2 outs now. Ground ball to Critter, but the green shell takes him out. Oh, Goomba doesn't have the speed to get the ball and get back to base. Great item error from Dark Blue Yoshi on Brown Critter. Keeps runners at the corners. 2 outs. They're stealing home. It's a suicide squeeze. They're going to it at Congo Jungle again. The blue. A run scores. Dark Blue Yoshi gets to base. It's perfect synergy. Perfectly executed. Reruns the difference. They pulled it out to win. Also on Congo Jungle Daytime versus Funky Kongs. Mario with a well-hit ball to left field. They're going up for it. Monty Mole comes away with the home run robbery to end the inning. Mario wanted that. Probably his best hit ball of the season, but it doesn't matter. Great defense from the Me and the Mole.
God bless your heart, Monty Mole.
This is ball. Ball is life.
It could still happen.
We've seen the Funky Kongs in the same exact situation come back from down 4 to tie it up. Now down 3. The Eggs start off with a bobble from Dark Blue Yoshi. Scooby-Doo's aboard. Scooby-Doo's thinking 2. Scooby-Doo might have time for 3. Stays at second. Stand-up double on the air to start off the inning. Tying run is on deck. Girl on it with a star swing. Bobble off Luigi. There. Lands in front of Dark Blue Yoshi. 2 errors to start off at the Fireballs. The tying run at the plate represented by the captain in a duel for the lifetimes.
Absolute nail biter.
1, 2.
Gets it.
Mario wins this battle. Retires 2 on the double play hit to Luigi, but hardest hitters are due up. Wiggler and K-Roll can each get on base and make this a game. 2 outs, 2-1. And perhaps one of the most dangerous home run hitters in the league. Spoiled the complete game last week. Can keep this one going into extra innings this week. What more could you want? It's week 2. He's playing patient. No charge up on the first swing. Charging on the second, changeup, sits on it, gets a lot of it. Line drive in the right field. It's just to the side of Baby Mario. 1 run will score. Wiggler probably going to hold it third. 11-9. The winning run is at the plate.
2. If I lose by 2.
Charwell, I don't want to hear it. Charwell is getting uploaded to YouTube. He's thinking of losing by 2. Good. Tie it up here. Brown Critter. Again, the narrative. Is he an MVP player? A home run here is possible. It's probable. Baby Mario isn't hustling. Now he's over there. They're going to have a chance. Robbery. That's the game. Would have tied. Charwell instead.
That's crazy.
Second loss of the season. We have 2-2 teams. The Fireballs come from behind the theatrics. 6 runs, and I believe the bottom of the 4th.
Okay.
Unfortunate result for the Eggs, but I don't think their experiments were a failure. I think this is more a Fireballs team that showed great resilience and kept their playoff push alive. Charwell, I know that was a hard loss, but you know you got to give credit where credit's due. Baby Daisy MVP. I mean, Baby Daisy did have the go-ahead RBIs there. Had some great fielding as well to keep the game close. I think it was a battle of defense as much as the score would tell otherwise. Blue Yoshi, 50 fielding score. On the other side, Brown Critter just didn't do enough at the bat. Got robbed a couple times, but Monty Mole and the other outfielders were great. Comes to batting, probably Monty Mole's signature game so far. He's had a great bounce back. Charwell, I don't know if you want to do a post-game interview. I know it's always hard losing, especially when it's your team and you're commentating it. Would you like to do one today? Is there anything you'd like to say to your guys, to your fans?
They've got this next week.
Yeah, I mean, don't even have to look next week. Charwell facing off against the Sunshine Swatters, who are yet to play this week. Probably one of the hardest draws you could have gotten going into your interconference matches. It would have been big to win this one. How do you feel about the switch between Yoshi and K. Rool today? K. Rool did a great job as a starter. Yoshi maybe struggled as a reliever, but had some key moments hitting.
I'm gonna keep the same. I think this was a weird one.
Was excuse me, was a weird one. Entertaining one though. I think something that your guys can feel good about. Definitely some things they can improve. And Fireball's honestly lucky to get away with that after some key errors in the ninth.
All right.
Or sorry, seventh.
See ya.
See ya, Charwo. Have a good night.